Hari Om to all the Atmajyotis, divine light of the self. So we are back at Dharma Kshetra to contemplate on the Bhagavad Gita. Yesterday was the Varamahalakshmi Vratam. So I'm sure even we may not have done the Vrata as such, but we are aware that, it is Lakshmi Puja. And providentially, I came across a beautiful interpretation or shloka about Devi, the force of Devi. Okay. So this Devi is both Vidya Maya and Avidya Maya. So are we aware of what are these two manifestations of Devi, Vidya and Avidya? Anyone? What is Vidya Maya and what is Avidya Maya? Hmm? Is anyone able to connect? We are aware of the terms, right? Vidya Maya and Avidya Maya. So this Vidya Maya is, both of them are Maya only. Both are Devi Swarupinis, Vidya and Avidya. Both are manifestations of the same Prakriti, the same power. While Vidya Maya is our cause for liberation. Avidya Maya is a cause for bondage. And if all of us here are listening to the Bhagavad Gita, contemplating on the Bhagavad Gita, we have taken the time and made the effort to log in, it means Vidya Maya has taken a sankalpa in our life that this person has to be liberated. I'm not saying, I came across a beautiful shloka which gives this meaning. It says, Ya mukti hetu avichintya, Ya mukti hetuhu avichintya mahavratatvam abhyasase suniyat atindriya tattvasaraihi मोक्षभिर मुनिभिर अस्त समस्त दोषैः विद्या असि सा भगवती paramahi devi, which means the avichintya mahavrata, this devi, when the moksha mumukshutva is high in the seekers, this Mahadevi, this Vidya Maya will descend upon the seeker. This shloka says, Vidya Swarupini descends on our life with such power. See, this Devi that we worshipped yesterday, it is not just, we all know that by now, it is not just a ritual. If we are caught up in rituals, it can become very stressful. But if we go behind that and see what we were doing in that, when we are doing puja every day, we are just invoking that power, isn't it? So this power, Vidya Swarupini Maya, depends on the seeker with full force, which is such a powerful force that you cannot escape her. After all, she is Devi. And so this Devi, she take a sankalpa that this person must be liberated. Imagine. So we are all in the hands of Vidya Maya, and she has taken charge of our life. And what does she do? Asta samasta doshaihi, all our lacunas, all the papas or whatever negative points we have, she will erase all the negative qualities that are in us. This Vidya Maya. Once we take hold of her, when we catch hold of her, she will do all this work for us. Vidya asi sa bhagavati paramahi. She is the Vidya Maya. And what does avidya do? Avidya Maya, she binds us to people and situations in the world which cause pain to us. Unnecessarily, we go behind things which cause us pain. Who causes pain? The very world that we are attached to each and every day, day in and day out, that only gives us trouble also. How much ever joy we derive from it, it is a cause for trouble also. So what do we do about it? Run away? Not at all. Just detach mentally and give more and more power to the Vidya Maya. That's what we are all doing. So avidya maya, mahamaya prabhavena yaya sammohate jagat. Even that attachment to people and events that bother us, that is also the work of Devi only. She is a sammohana shakti. It is her prabhava that we are all, attracted towards the world, like moths to a flame. Ultimately, the moth is going to singe itself, burn itself, but yet it is so attractive. So, this Vidya and Avidya Maya, and the shloka says, for the Jnani, both are same, both are the Leela of this Devi only, Mahamaya. So we are all playing, we are all puppets in her hand. And right now she has taken she has brought us all here on this platform. And it says, when we are all players, she's all playing with us. And when one of the players escapes the net, she claps in joy like a little girl. She's very happy. So we should all give joy to Devi. That's what we need to do right now. All right. So where were we in this whole? We were in, yeah, all this is done. Avinashi tu tad. Did we do this? Avinashi tu tadvidhi. Yena sarvamidam tatam. Vinashamam Vinasham avyayasyasya. Nakaschit kartumarhati. Know that to be indestructible, by which all this is pervaded. None can cause the destruction of that, the imperishable. So now all the gunas of the self, the Atma, have been revealed by Krishna. Now, the next he comes to this 28, 18, 19 also we have done, I think. Antavanta ime deha nityosakta sharirinaha anashino aprameyasya tasmadyudhya swabharata. Yes. So this self is eternal. It cannot be destroyed. Therefore, get up and fight. So Arjuna's whole dilemma is that he's going to kill his dear ones. So Krishna is giving him the ultimate knowledge. Nobody can be killed. Okay. Now we have to come to this 2.19. Anyone wants to chant this? Please, you're welcome. Yayenam veti hantaram yaschainam manyate hatam ubhau tau na vijanito nayam hanti na hanyate. Yes, anyone is free to unmute and chant. Okay. Nayenam veti hantaram yaschainam manyate hatam ubhau tau na vijanito nayam hanti na hanyate. He who takes the self to be the slayer. Arjuna, first of all, he's thinking that he's the one who is going to kill his people. So, and Arjuna on one hand, and he who thinks he is slain, the opposition, the other Maharathi in front of him, neither of these knows. He slays not, nor is he slain. So this shloka basically says, you are not killing, nobody is getting killed also. So there's nothing happening basically. You're all just puppets, as we just spoke of. He slays not, nor is he slain. So this shloka in the big picture, it talks about kartrutva and bhoktrutva. The one who thinks he is the slayer means the one who thinks he is the doer, isn't it? The one who thinks he is the doer. And the one who thinks he is slain means the one who thinks something wrong has been done to me. He is the bhokta. One is the karta, one is the bhokta. Who is that one? Me, myself. I feel I do so many things, and I feel, so many things have been done to me by somebody else. So these are the ramifications of this shloka. What Krishna is saying this, the self is neither the karta nor the bhokta. The jiva is neither the karta nor the bhokta. Nobody, there is no karta, no bhokta at all. This kartrutva and bhoktrutva is merely an illusion. How is that? And our entire life, we are going ahead with this same illusion. I am doing and I am experiencing. Isn't it? Any thoughts on this shloka? Hmm? No interruption by anyone. Okay. So, what is happening here? There is no doer, there is no enjoy. So, what is this? Everything. Yes, Nirmala, welcome.
As long as you connect yourself with the Atma,
Hmm.
whatever is happening to your body, it doesn't matter.
Hmm.
So there is no killing, there is no dying, there is nothing.
Correct.
Because Atma has no death. It
Hmm.
is ever present.
Yeah.
It is cannot be killed. It cannot be, you know,
Hmm.
I don't know, we'll come little later. Before we are born, we are unmanifest.
Hmm.
When we are born, we are manifest. And when we die, we are unmanifest again.
Oh, that will come in
So,
next shloka, but still, yes,
yeah,
that's right. Hmm.
yeah, and it is a continuous process of
Hmm.
the presence. It is just the presence.
Hmm. What does it
There
do?
is no absence here.
Huh. No,
There
no, no.
is no
Nirmala,
absence here.
Nirmala, this
So,
is the
because
question. This is the question. If there is no doer, if there is no karta, if there is no bhokta, what is all this that is happening? And what is the role of consciousness here? That awareness
our consciousness is ever present, and
ever.
it is the Maya which is doing all the tricks of the trade.
Hmm.
If you connect yourself with the consciousness,
Hmm.
you can remain disconnected.
Hmm.
But but if you connect yourself with the Maya, then you will be going on the merry-go-round. Just
Okay.
like how in the merry-go-round, you go and catch the pillar. There is no movement there.
Ah.
But when you sit on the rider's seat, like the swan or the monkey or the donkey or the horse, then you have a round and round and round and round going.
Hmm.
But when you catch the middle stem of the merry-go-round,
Hmm.
there is no activity. There is no movement at all.
Yes.
Like that, when you connect yourself with the consciousness, there is no killing, no killed, no killer,
No karta,
nothing.
no bhokta. Hmm.
No. But if you connect yourself with your Maya, you have to go with the, you know, typhoons and the hurricanes and the
You go up and down
storms and the,
like the merry-go-round. Yes.
yes,
Hmm.
that's what is it.
So Prabhuji has puts it beautifully. See, you are not the doer, but whatever you are doing cannot be done without you. That is so beautiful. So what am I? I am the instrument with which all these things are happening. You are not the doer, but nothing can, this particular thing cannot be done without you. See, that is a very beautiful, subtle point here, isn't it?
I I have given this example before also.
Hmm.
A major operation is taking place,
Hmm.
and the doctor uses the knife
Right.
to cut the body. Perfect cut this. And the knife is dancing around. See, I made a perfect cut.
Correct.
Can the knife by itself cut?
Hmm.
Is it the doer?
Hmm.
Is it the enjoyer?
Hmm.
It's just an instrument in the hands of a doctor. The
That's it.
same way, we
Mm.
are just a puppet in the hands of the
Mahamaya.
Brahman.
Mm.
Brahman.
Okay.
So we just act
Mm.
as zombies. Nimitta matram bhavasavya sachi.
Sachi. Mm.
The really, when the Vishwarupa,
Mm.
Arjuna sees that all Karna, Jayadratha, Bhishma, everyone going into
Mm.
the Virat form of
Ah.
Krishna.
Mm.
And he is so shocked. Everyone is going as though the river goes into the ocean,
Mm.
just sucked in. And he is shocked and he is just staring away to glory.
He freezes.
So
Mm.
Krishna says, I've already killed all of the men. You just catch hold of the bow and arrow and act as though you're,
Ashte. Mm.
doing your job.
Yes.
But really, it's
Mm.
being done by me.
Correct. Very good.
That's it.
Yes. So consciousness is not the doer. See, Krishna, see, when Krishna says, I have killed them all, even that's a manner of speaking. He does nothing. In his presence, everything is happening. That also we should understand. Krishna is not, making plans. Oh, this I will kill this fellow, kill that fellow. Isn't it?
So
Ah.
uh, Ramana Bhagavan will be sitting.
Mm.
So many people will be coming with their own, woes and unhappinesses and
Stories.
all.
Mm.
And suddenly, when they go back, they find that everything is getting solved. And they will come back and say, Ramana, you saved us.
So
You
good.
have helped us out. But
Yeah.
Ramana has done nothing.
Mm.
Then what is happening really? You
What's
know what?
happening?
Ramana
Ah.
has reached a stage of saturation point. He is too contented. He is not interested.
Mm.
But there are devatas around him to do his bidding.
Ah.
Yeah, they're waiting.
They're waiting.
Ramana, please ask. Anything you ask, we will do.
Ah.
He has become Satyakama, Satya Sankalpa.
Yes.
He's become Aptakami. He is satisfied. Whatever happens, he is satisfied. Even though he has thousand holes in his, uh, you know,
Body.
towel, he doesn't care. And he says, thank you, Arunachala. You
Mm.
have not had any, you've given me everything, he says to him. And
Mm.
so when these people come with woes, the Devatas think, oh, this is our opportunity to prove that we can help out.
Mm.
It's Ramana's devotee, no?
Yes.
Okay. Let us save. Let us help them out. And that's how everything is happening.
Happening. Correct.
But Ramana takes no credit. He takes no credit at all.
Mm.
Yes, oh, really? Oh, it happened. Oh, very nice. But did he do it? No.
No.
But in his presence, things happen.
Beautiful. Yeah. That's right.
In his presence, things happen.
Mm.
That's all. Once you get away from this Mahamaya, you go a little up, you can see things happening around you.
Mm.
And in us, it is called the synchronicity.
Mm.
You will be surprised. I was thinking of that woman that other day, and she'll come and stand in front of me.
Mm. Right.
I will think, I want to, oh, what happened to that person? Something will immediately answer.
Correct. Synchronicity. Right.
Synchronicity happens once you have
Tapped.
slowly
Mm.
moved away from the Mahamaya.
Mm. That she is also Vidya Maya. Once you move towards Vidya Maya, that was what we were talking about, Nirmala, just before you came. So everything is Maya only, either Vidya or Avidya. Everything in the realm of manifestation is her alone. So avidya maya will take us away, and vidya maya takes us more and more towards synchronicity. And so, in the mere presence of consciousness, everything is being enabled. And this enabling nature of consciousness, it is not doership. Like how the mirror reflects. The mirror is doing nothing. It is the nature of a mirror to reflect. Fire burns. It is the nature of fire to burn. Like that, in the presence of consciousness, everything is enabled. That's all. So there is no need for us to be thinking of ourselves as doers.
Karuna is the nature. Compassion is the nature of Ramana.
Compassion is it becomes the nature of the jnani, one who is
Yes.
identified with the self completely. It becomes the nature.
He doesn't
Correct.
bring
We
it.
don't have to work towards this. I have to become compassionate. Nothing like
I have, ayo, that man has come. How should I not be very compassionate toward him?
that.
No, he's
Effortless, spontaneous.
embodiment of compassion.
Spontaneous love and compassion. Love and compassion. When Nirmala said the Gnani neither asks for, the Devatas are hanging around, but he doesn't ask for anything. A nice story, has I remember a good anecdote where there is this Maha Tapasvi who's doing a lot of tapas. As usual, Parvati, the mother, she feels, he's doing so much tapas, we have to give him something. And she will needle Shiva. Go and give that person something. She is doing so much tapasya. And so Shiva will smile and he will go. And he will ask the fellow, what do you need here? I'm ready to give you 4 boons. Not 1 or 2 or 3, 4 boons. You have to ask. He says, I don't want. You have given me darshan. What more do I want? He said, no, I can't go back home. My wife will catch me. I have to give you 4 boons. Please ask. So the Jnani now is in a dilemma because God himself is asking for a favor, you know. So one he says, okay, give me roti, kapda, makan. I am a bhikshu. I survive on whatever I get. So let there be not a single day where I go without bhiksha, just for survival, just for my bodily needs. Even one little, some shundal will do. Something bhiksha I want. Tatastu. Then at least one cloth on my body I need. Otherwise, mosquitoes, rats, everything will come. Okay, tathastu. Let me not struggle even for that because the mind is again distracted towards the outer. If I have to struggle for my clothing and housing also. Some chatra, somewhere, some platform, some temple. Let me be able to sleep every night in a shelter. That are the 3 boons the Mahatma will ask. So that why? Look, even now I am managing, but since you are asking me, these are the basic things you please give me. Please give me that I don't have to struggle for this. Okay, that was no the 4th boon. You have to ask the 4th boon. So the Mahatma says, okay, the 4th boon is if by Mahamaya, the effect of Mahamaya, I ask you for something in the future for anything, please don't give. That is the boon this Mahatma is asking Shiva. If I ask for something, please don't give. Again, I'll get entrapped in this Maya. So that is how the Mahatmas, the Jnanis, that is their attitude towards the world. And the world includes their own body-mind complex. Okay. So now we are all not in that state, that Jnani state that we don't feel that Kartrutva or Bhoktva. We do. Let us be very honest. We do feel I am the doer, I am the experiencer. In which case, what is the solution? How do I come out of this doership and experienship attitude? One solution the Shankara gives in his commentary is develop prasada buddhi. That's it, the simple solution. Our problem is very complex, the solution is very simple. Develop prasada buddhi. Whatever is on my plate today, we have woken up this morning. Whatever is there on my plate, this has to be done, accomplished, tackled, faced. Prasada buddhi. This is what God has given me.
Yadrichya lava buddhi.
Ha. Explain. What is prasada buddhi?
Yadrichya lava buddhi. Anything comes in my this thing, I'm very happy. Anything doesn't come, I don't bother.
Ashta. That is the buddhi, prasada buddhi. And whatever results come my way is also taken as prasada. See, when we go to a temple, we receive some prasada, we don't look, we don't criticize the prasada. Hare, it only so much has been given. Oh, it is too sweet or it is too salty. No. Prasada means prasada. We just take it with reverence and consume it. Like that, everything that comes my way, whether it's the task that needs to be accomplished or whether it's the result of the task which has been accomplished, everything goes as prasada buddhi. That's all. But I have to see whether I am able to apply this in real life. When there is credit coming my way, when there is accolades coming my way, it's okay. We are able to say prasada buddhi. But when something unsavory happens to me, it's a bit hard. For example, say singers are there in our group. Suppose they go on stage. Just before they go on stage, they're all decked up beautifully, all ready. Just before you go on stage, somebody spills coffee on your dress, shirt or sari or whatever. How will you react? Will you say prasada buddhi? Is it so easy? So it's very, very important to cultivate that prasada buddhi. Okay, chalo theek. Isn't it? What, Padmaja?
See,
Prasada.
what I believe prasada buddhi, whatever happens,
Hmm.
it is all prasada buddhi, it happens for good anta.
Hmm.
Nirmala also told this story when I learned it when I was small, that king and the minister, I think
Yes, correct.
correct. So
Hmm.
Adara, maybe something else is hidden for me in this. Okay, let's go. Anta.
Adondu.
That way we keep our calm, we don't get upset. Okay, what next? This has already happened. I cannot do anything about it. What next, Anta? That's all. Keep going.
Padmaja, in this context, can you please tell the story again?
Purnima, ನೀವೇ ಹೇಳಿ.
ಇಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಿ, I have been talking.
Okay. This is the Nirmala, the story. The king and the minister, they were, they went on for hunting.
Correct.
I think before that, the story was that minister got, something happened between the king and this one minister.
He criticized the king for something. He didn't agree with the king. Whatever the king said, he didn't agree. Yes. And so the king was affronted. He became a bhokta. He experienced rage.
ನೀವೇ ಹೇಳಿ ಪೂರ್ಣಿಮಾ.
So the king was affected by the words of the minister. See, let us apply it to ourselves. Am I affected by the actions or words of somebody who is in front of me, who comes in my life at that any point of time? Am I affected by the karma of the other person? Somebody spilling coffee on my shirt. Immediately I'll flow into a rage. Can't you be careful? Don't you know how to, can't you see that I'm coming? So many things, spontaneously we say such thing. It's very natural also. Then immediately the bhoktrutva is there in us at any point of time. So that king also experienced bhoktrutva. And he said, this minister has to be jailed. His minister, he has to be punished. So he'll put him in jail. And then the king goes on a hunting spree. No, sorry.
Correct. Before that, correct. Before that, the king, for some reason, his thumb gets cut or something.
So when he's going hunting, his thumb is cut. Why does his
before
thumb
that
get
only
cut?
the thumb gets cut, and then
That is why he gets angry.
Correct. That is why he gets angry. The thumb gets cut, and
all
then
is well.
the minister says all is well. It's good only. So
Correct.
what is good about it? My thumb gets cut, and
Correct.
then you are saying it is
Yes.
good only. You
Yeah.
get into prison, and he puts him into prison.
Haudu. Correct.
And then he goes on the hunting, and some tribals he catch the king, and then they want to offer him to the Lord.
Ah,
They do a
sacrifice.
bali chadana.
Ade,
So
sacrifice.
then, at the nick of the moment, somebody observes the thumb is cut, and they say, "No, we can't put him into bali." So it is, you just leave him.
Imperfect human being. Yeah.
Yeah, they release him. And then king comes back and says, "You please come out." He calls the minister and says, "I'm sorry. It has happened for good only. Otherwise, I would have gone by this time." I don't understand why did your getting into prison is good. He says, "If I was with you, I would have become the Bali."
Correct.
Good for me also that I was in the prison.
Prasada buddhi. Beautiful.
Yes.
Beautifully explained of prasada buddhi. Very nice. So in the self, the kartru and the bhoktu, they appear together in us. Isn't it? The karta and the bhokta, they appear together in us. And it's very, very hard to separate. The only way is for more and more Shravana, Manana, Nididhyasana. That's the only way we can separate this. Because wherever we see the snake, the rope is there only. In and through our Kartrutva and Bhoktrutva episodes through the day, we have to step back and take the big picture. Okay, great. Lovely. Next. This is a very important shloka. People can chant if you wish. न जायते म्रियते वा कदाचिन्नायं भूत्वा भविता वा न भूयः अजो नित्यः शाश्वतोऽयं पुराणो न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीरे ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ ಅಗೇನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದ ಆತ್ಮ ಎಸ್
न जायते म्रियते वा कदाचिन्नायं भूत्वा भवित्वा वा न भूयः अजो नित्या शाश्वतोऽयं पुराणो न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीरे.
This is what we hear people chanting in the
during the
death ceremony. अजायते म्रियते वा कदाचित् नायं भूत्वा भविता वा न भूयः अजो नित्यः शाश्वतोऽयं पुराणो न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीरे.
न जायते म्रियते वा कदाचित् नायं भूत्वा भविता वा न भूयः अजो नित्यः शाश्वतोऽयं पुराणः न हन्यते हन्यमाने शरीरे.
Yes. So, na jayate, na mriyate. What are we talking about here? Who is not born and who is not dying in this shloka? Nayam bhutva bhavita na bhuyaha.
Soul.
It is Atma, soul.
Correct.
It never born, it is always permanent. It is, yeah.
Ajaha. Unborn. Yes.
All through Bhagavad Gita, it talks only about this unchanging one.
Ashte. This is the theme, underlying theme, because it's the self. You can't go anywhere else. Ajaha, Nityaha, Shashvataha, Purana. What is this Purana? Purana means not just ancient, it's always there. Pura api navina is Purana. The definition of Purana is, though it is so ancient, it is ever green, ever fresh, ever new. That is our Atma. Na hanyate hanyamane sharire. Change. He is not killed when the body is killed. This is the point. What you are killing is just the body and not the Atma, which can never be killed, nor it can be Nahanyate. It was neither born nor is it killed. So it takes a lifetime to understand this shloka and live by it, isn't it? Anything in the world gets tired. Even furniture, you are just dumped in a corner, you have not used it in a house which is abandoned. All the things are there. You will put a white cloth and go away. Yet the furniture gets, what is it? Vinashyati, apakshiyate. All the five states of the body, 5 or 6, asti, jayate, vardhate, viparinamate, apakshiyate, and vinashyati. All these things apply to everything that is material. Whereas this cannot be applied to the Atma. The mind gets tired, the body gets tired, and it gets decayed also. But the Atma, none of it happens to the Atma. Puranaha, pura api navinaha. There is one thing in this creation to which this applies. We will see that in the next shloka. Okay. So, because we are not karta, we are not bhokta, like Padmaja said, the only thing that is said in the Bhagavad Gita is this. Shankara Bhagavad Pada, he said in his commentary, don't complain that the topic is being repeated. First of all, you are not karta bhokta. Second of all, this is the only important thing that to be assimilated. So it's going to be repeated ad nauseum in the Bhagavad Gita. Okay, next. Veda vinashinam nityam yayenam ajamavyayam. Topic repeated. Katham sa purushah partha kam ghatayati hantikam. After knowing that you are not the doer, you are not the killer, you are not the slayer, why do you want to consider that I am doing, or causing others to be slain? But there's a very subtle point here. Anyone can talk about this shloka? Padmaja.
Yes.
Even
the terrorists, they'll change it to this one and use the same thing, saying that, yeah, we are doing it. Bhagavad Gita itself says. So they misinterpret it. That's not what Bhagavan is saying here.
So what is the answer to that? What is your answer when a terrorist or a criminal claims this and takes refuge under this shloka? How do you answer that person?
I think what we are doing, is it for a greater good? Is it not in your mind? We need to understand that in my mind, I think, by killing it, I am doing something great. Allah. What is that? You're killing innocent people and all. But if a captain or a major or an army person is doing it to save the country, that is a greater good. There also he is killing, but he is not killing it for his, some religion or some funda. No, not that. So I think that is what we need to do.
Correct.
That.
Anything more can be added to this? Correct. Whatever you said is perfectly in order. Any more points? Anyone free to comment on this? What will you tell such a criminal? There's a simple thing, in the Bible, do unto others as you would have others do unto you. Will you like it if your house is robbed, if your people are killed and butchered?
But Purnima, even they go to that extent. I don't mind, killing myself. I am okay with it, Anta. No, but still it is not good, even if you're okay.
Correct.
I can lay down my life for this, Anta. That they go to that extent. And that is why that human suicide bombers and all.
Yes, they do that. That's true. I don't care what happens to, if this is the cause, I'm committed to this cause. Yes, so we have to look at that is why the Vedas have laid down so many things. The Karma Kanda of the Vedas have given us what is right, what is wrong. Satyam Vada, Dharmam Chara, everything has been laid down. So Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, whatever the Kama and Artha that you want, that also has to be based on Dharma. The law of the land has to prevail. In our society terms, you cannot go against the law of the land. There are the constitution of the land is there. There is something called ethics, moral, illegal, legal, everything is there. According to that only the karma phala will come. If not, if it doesn't come in this lifetime, it will come later. God will take care of it. Ishvara will take care of it.
That is why they say, if you do right things will happen. If you do wrong things will happen. So that.
Yeah. Next one is also very, very famous. You can chant Padmaja if you wish. Vasansi jirnani yatha vihaya navani grunhati naroparani tatha sharirani vihaya jirna अन्यानि संयाति नवानि देहि.
वासांसि जीर्णानि यथा विहाय नवानि गृह्णाति नरोपराणि तथा शरीराणि विहाय जीर्णा नन्यानि संयाति नवानि देहि. Just as a man casts off his worn out clothes and puts on new ones, so also the embodied self casts off its worn out body and enters others which are new.
See, so much importance we give to the body, it is just to be cast off. So, yes, you want to comment on this shloka? Padma.
I think
Mm.
yesterday night at 10:30 when I was about to sleep, I got this message from my cousin, my sister. So she said that one of my other cousin, he passed away.
Oh.
He was not well.
Mm.
So one way if you look at it, it was very sad that he passed away. He was quite young only. But then the other way look at it, with the pain and the living and all, he would have just, the soul is moving on to a new body. So I can say with that, with this shloka, I'm just connecting it. That's all.
I know. So, yeah, correct. We'll just go to the next one also. They're all the same theme. नैनं छिन्दन्ति शस्त्राणि नैनं दहति पावकः न चैनं क्लेदयन्त्यापो न शोषयति मारुतः. Beautiful shlokas which talk about the quality of the nature of the Atma and the perishable nature of the body.
This shloka is also one of the important shlokas.
Very important. Yes, you can chant.
Maybe someone else can chant if they are interested. Nobody wants to.
Anyone is free to unmute and chant. Okay, never mind. Let us go.
नैनं छिन्दन्ति शस्त्राणि नैनं दहति पावकः न चैनं क्लेदयन्तापो न शोषयति मारुतः.
Yes, Ramaji.
नैनं छिन्दन्ति शस्त्राणि नैनं दहति पावकः न चैनं क्लेदयन्त्यापः न शोषयति मारुतः.
नैनं छिन्दन्ति सहस्राणि नैनं वहति पावकः न चैनं क्लेदयन्त्यापो न शोषयति मारुतः.
Yes, commentary. Commentary also.
You cannot, try to cut the Atma, Chindanti, not cut with any of the weapons. You cannot dahati, you cannot burn it, and you cannot the wind cannot make it disappear.
No, Ama is water.
Kledayanto is water dampening.
Water cannot wet it.
Water cannot wet it. And last is the air cannot
dry it. So next one also we will take and we can discuss together. Chant this one also, Nirmala, 24.
Achedyoyamadafyoyam akledyo ashoshya evacha yaha sarvagatah sthanuhu achaloyam sanatanaha.
Yes. So now we can discuss both. So same things are repeated. But do you see anything special about this shloka 23? What is Bhagavan talking about? Specific, I mean, it's pointing to the Panchabhutas, isn't it?
Yes.
Pancha or only four? Chaturbhutas.
Yeah, space is ever all pervading, no?
All these qualities you can apply to space, isn't it? That's why it is said that space is very much the closest to the Brahma. How we can understand Brahman is as space. Nothing can happen to space. It might be thunder, light. Yes, Nirmala, you continue on the theme of space.
No, the first is Brahman, next is space, which is all pervading.
Yeah, Correct.
I just imagine
Mm.
one bottle of oil fell.
Mm.
How it spreads fully
Mm.
like that. Space is spread everywhere. You cannot say one particular place where there's space, where there is no space, and all.
Correct.
The space is ever existent everywhere.
Mm.
So, like that, Brahman is all pervading.
Yes.
When it is all pervading, how can say that it will cut? It can cut with the instruments. It can burn. All that is not applicable. It doesn't happen. It is ever
It's the
present everywhere. So when you take that into account, all this is done only to the deha, the body. You can cut it with instrument. With you can burn the body. You can wet the body. You can
cut
dry the body with air. All
everything
this can be
happens.
done to the body.
Material. Body means the material universe.
Yes, but
Mm.
you cannot touch the soul.
Soul slash space, nothing happens to it.
Atma. Atma.
Nothing happens to it.
Nothing happens. It is ever present,
Mm.
everywhere, everywhere. It
Mm.
cannot be put in a particular room. It cannot be burnt. It cannot be dried. It cannot be
Correct.
wetted.
Just
It
as
cannot
Brahman
be.
is just like the self is enabling everything, space enables everything in the manifest world, isn't it? It is the enabler. It is the screen on which everything is being played out.
Yes. Just like how you see okay, the example is I'm looking and watching a movie.
Mm.
One day I watch a very bloody movie, battle, full of battle and all that stuff. So now the screen is fully covered with blood. What happens to the screen? Nothing at all.
Nothing happens to the screen. Correct.
Nothing happens to the screen. There is a lot of laughter in the movie. What happens to the screen? Nothing happens.
Immovable.
Okay.
So,
Okay. Oh my God! It is a crying movie.
mm,
Full, so sad, crying away to glory. And the screen doesn't start crying because of it.
yes.
So
What
nothing
point?
touches the screen. The same way,
Mm.
nothing touches the space, nothing touches the Atma.
Who is that space or who is that Atma? Me. That I should not forget. I am not talking about some say, entity outside of me. I am talking of myself. I am not affected. I cannot be destroyed by whatever is happening in the material world. I am, the other verse says, Nitya. I am Sarvagata, Nitya. I am eternal, Sarvagata. I am all pervading. I am Sthanuhu. I am Achalaha. I am firm. I am immovable. And I am Sanatanaha. I am ancient. So all this is about me. That we should not forget. Krishna is talking of the Atma, which is myself. One more 25th shloka is about the Atma, and then Krishna will go on to other reasons. He'll give other reasons for Arjuna to not grieve. So, 25th verse also we can finish. Avyaktoyam achintyoyam अविकार्योऽयमुच्यते तस्मादेवं विदित्वैनं नानुशोषितुमर्हसि. You don't, please don't grieve, Arjuna, for these reasons. Yes, Nirmala. Avyakto.
अव्यक्तोऽयमचिन्त्योऽयम् अविकार्यो अयमुच्यते तस्मादेवं विदित्वैनं नानुशोचितुमर्हसि.
Hmm.
When you're connected with the self, why are you bothered about all this?
Do not
Don't
grieve. Hmm.
worry. Don't worry. Nanusochanti. So,
Sochitu
sochitum arhasi. You don't have any right to
Yes,
worry about such things.
you have no right to worry about
About such things.
the body. basically. Unmanifest, unthinkable, unchangeable. Therefore, knowing this to be such, do not grieve. So now Krishna has exhausted all the points, not exhausted, he has kind of given a big picture of all the points why one Arjuna should not grieve or he that much, how much grief? My Gandiva is shaking, I am shaking, I am sweating, my legs are trembling. What for?
Because
This,
he is connected to the body.
So that is the
He is
whole point.
he's connected not only to the body, he's
Hmm.
connected to the mind part of it, ahamkara and mamakara. He
Mamakara.
is proud that he is a great warrior,
Correct.
number one. So he thinks it is within his purview to stop the war.
Hmm.
Ahamkara.
He
Next
can only
is
fit
mamakara.
Krishna's will. Correct.
Mamakara. He thinks they are my people, my cousins,
Hmm.
my sambandhis,
Hmm.
my children, my
My.
uncle,
Oh my.
my guru,
Hmm.
my tata,
Correct.
my. He's crying like that.
Sounds
But
like my grandson. He also goes
my,
on crying like that.
my
Nandu.
grandson, my grandfather, he says, it is the problem is with me and my.
Yes, that's it.
But
Simple.
the day he gets out of it and starts thinking,
Hmm.
I am the self,
Correct.
all these problems gone.
Yes.
You have no bloody right to talk anything like this
Hmm.
because you are not the director of the show.
Ah.
You are just an actor.
Hmm.
The director of the show is Krishna. He is directing the movie.
Yep.
Your job is to pick up the Gandiva and fight.
Tell your
There ends your
properly.
business.
Yeah.
You cannot tell the director, no, this is not the way to be done. No, there should not be any war.
Correct.
You have war, then you know what happens?
Hmm.
Oh my God, the husbands will die, and then they will have a mixture. The winner will have sex with the women, and then there will be a mixture. When you have a mixture, then the pinda cannot be given to the ancestors, and the
True, true,
ancestors
true.
will be hanging around
Yes.
because they didn't get the pinda.
Correct.
All this is superfluous,
We just
waste,
don't think about it.
because you are just an instrument. You are just an actor.
Mm.
You are supposed to do what you're supposed to do. The
Right
charge of
now,
the
at
light
this
brigade.
moment. At this moment. So can we apply it to ourselves? Don't we do such things?
ಅಮ್ಮ ನಾನು ಇದೊಂದು ಓದ್ಲಮ್ಮ.
Odi.
An object made up of gross elements can be seen by the eye. Atma is not such an object, so the eye cannot see it. Since Atma is beyond thought, the mind is powerless to know it. Atma is the eternal substratum that exists after the mind vanishes. When the mind is purified, it merges in the Atma and disappears. And when the mind disappears, the whole of the objective world disappears. And only Atma remains in its own state.
Mm.
How then can the mind understand Atma? Moreover, every object in the world goes through 6 processes of change, birth, growth, etc. Atma is not born, is not subject to death. It is changeless and eternal. It is the eternal subject, the seer, it is the eternal witness of the universe. It is the very essence of existence, knowledge, and bliss. It is
Yes.
the final cause of the universe. Ultimately, the universe dissolves into Atma and it alone remains without a second. You
Mm.
should not grieve. The root cause of all sorrow is man's ignorance of his real nature and his identification with the body and mind. Thus, sorrow takes possession of the embodied being. Sorrow is the direct consequence of ignorance. But when, by the study of the sutras and by the grace of God and Guru, man comes to know that he is not the body, but the self, Atma, all sorrow leaves at once. This is the solution to the whole spiritual problem.
Yes.
Man should know and establish his firmly in the self. All spiritual practices are intended to pave the way for this bliss consummation. So
Mm.
long as there is the slightest separation between Atma and the individual being, there is scope for fear and sorrow to enter one way or the other. But when the union is complete, then
Mm.
is only bliss and blessedness all around. Lord Krishna exhorts Arjuna to know the truth and transcend all sorrow and delusion. From this, we understand that the realization of the self is the only way to become free from the twin evils of ignorance and sorrow. So, knowledge alone is the pure light to dispel the darkness of samsara.
Very nice. So that was a question I had posted last evening before going to bed. What is the greatest benefit you get by studying the Gita? What is it, Padmaja, in one phrase or sentence? Greatest benefit.
Be situated and be, understand the self first.
ಅಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ನಿಂಗೆ ಎವ್ರಿಡೇ ಬೇಸಿಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ how that has benefited you everyday basis, everyday transactional world ಅಲ್ಲಿ how has it impacted?
I think every transaction I see it, that I'm playing that role. So whatever the role is there, that's all. You play that.
Okay.
Play, the more key is to play it properly. That's all.
Yes. Very nice. Anyone else? Please share na one phrase.
Whatever comes, accept it.
That is it which has benefited you. Well, very.
And as this one said, everything happens for good.
Yes.
Take it.
Very nice. Very good.
Go with the flow, madam.
Go with the flow. Yes, that's same what Padmaja has also said, and Ramaji also. Go with the flow. Yes, without getting disturbed. No, Satish, that's the main thing.
Yeah.
With equanimity.
Right.
Because whether you're kicking and screaming also, you can go with the flow. Helplessly.
Right.
Yeah. Yes. Anyone else, please?
Yes, that strong mind to come. To detach my people, it takes very long time.
Yes.
It doesn't come easily.
But we are already making the effort, no? So, if not today, tomorrow. Svalpamaspyasya dharmasya trayate mahato bhayat. Svalpa abhyasa also is enough for now. It will take you trayate mahato bhayat. What is it? I think last time also we discussed the same phrase. The mahat bhaya we have is of death. Have to worry about it. Death of so many things. Yes, Indra also wanted to say something.
Yes, Purimaji, to go with the flow without asking whys, or no regrets or no anxieties about the future.
No regrets, no anxieties. Beautiful. Very correct. Yes, Rahul has shared something. I'll read that. And next, to understand what not to focus on, that he has understood in everyday life. Focus on what is essential, which is Atma. And don't worry about the rest of it. Yes, very good. Anyone else? Ashtana?
Whenever there is a situation, you know that consciously, it is not under your control. I have sensed it's not under our control. It's just happening, and it will happen and it will go.
Okay.
Yeah, that and the grief. I never spoke this to my dad, never. This time I was able to speak about it. He was like, what changed you? I said, my Gita study has changed me about this.
Lovely. Shweta, this is correct. What you said is correct, but there's a downside to it. If you always feel that you're not in control, will you be able to do your job properly? Anyway, I'm not in control. Jaisa bhi hone do. Will that attitude creep in?
Certain situations, I mean that in certain situations, I can't control the, surroundings. That time, consciously I put an effort that, I should not become angry, or I should not, become so much annoyed of the things.
No, that is one thing. While say simple things like while you're cooking, anyway, I'm not in control. Can we go with that attitude, or should we do it with full Shraddha? Whatever.
No, with full Shraddha we should do.
So there's a place.
Karma
ಮಾಡ್ಲೇಬೇಕು. You have to do the karma.
You have to do the work very sincerely and leave the rest to God.
So here
Because the
yeah,
phalam is not in your pocket.
Hand. Yeah.
you're not in control of the phalam. The subtle point here is this is for everything. If we go on saying I'm not in control, I'm not in control, which is true. But while I am acting, I have to behave as if I'm in control, isn't it?
Yeah.
A little bit of free will has to flow in that direction. Otherwise, I will not be able to do it. What is that beautiful quote I was sharing the other day? I forgot the name of the person, the Mahatma. He said, when I'm working, I work as if everything depends on me. And then when I'm waiting for the results, I take the attitude of everything depends on God. That's a beautiful way of combining both free will and destiny. Free will while I'm working, while something has to be done through me as an instrument, it is my job to do it well. Yes, Padmaja, isn't it?
I think
And also,
every situation, the key word here is to just respond instead of react.
Spontaneous response. Then the proper thing will happen through the instrument. That will come with internal surrender and external strength. Actually, surrender is a strength only. It is not a weakness. No, Shweta, what else you wanted to add?
I wanted to add, it went out of my mind. Purna, just recall it.
Yeah. So we have to combine both. That Lord is in charge, is always there in the background, but act as though I'm in charge of my own life, isn't it? Okay, I think that was a very nice manana we had today. Thanks to everyone. And the closing prayer. Om Asato Ma Sadgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityormamamrutam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Nanu Nanimbudu Nanalla Ideha Manabuddhi Nanalla Satchidanandatma Shivananu Nane Shivoham 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 Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu Lokaha Samastaha Sukhino Bhavantu Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om